In today's video, we'll be talking about how to invest in Tesla stock for beginners with just $150. Tesla is one of the major electric vehicle developers and manufacturers. With a market capitalization of more than $1 trillion, it's currently one of the most valuable firms on the planet. Tesla is and has been for several years one of the hottest stocks on Wall Street. This S&P 500 heavyweight continues to outperform the market, with vehicle deliveries expected to double to 2 million by the end of 2022, and has been deemed a worthwhile investment by many experts. Interested in investing in Tesla? We'll be walking you through the process, so be sure to keep watching. Thanks to its cult-like customers, Tesla is frequently recognized for its great brand loyalty. Tesla's fan following extends beyond those who own the company's electric vehicles. There's also a group dedicated to the company's stock and its high-profile CEO, Elon Musk. Tesla's initial public offering took place in 2010, and shares of the business began trading at $17 per share. Since then, the stock's value has increased by a factor of 10. Tesla's stock exceeded $2,200 in 2020, and the firm announced its first ever stock split, a 5-for-1 split in August of that year, bringing the price down to around $400. However, the stock's price doubled again in less than 6 months. Tesla just announced in March 2022 that it would seek stockholder permission for an increase in the number of shares at its forthcoming annual meeting, allowing the firm to split its stock once again. Now that you've had a bit of information on the stock, let's proceed. Tesla's stock can be a roller coaster, so here's how to figure out if it's worth adding to your portfolio. To figure out if Tesla's stock is a solid buy, you'll need to look at the company's financials. Tesla's balance sheet, income statement, and details of various lines of business may be found in its quarterly and annual earnings reports, which it posts on its website and files with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Conducting research on a stock itself is very important. You need to have solid information about where you're putting your money. Tesla's historical performance and key data, such as price-to-earnings ratio and earnings per share, may be easily accessed on financial websites as well. Wall Street analyst reports on the firm, its valuation, competitors, the larger industry, and factors that may affect its stock price are available. You might be wondering, how would I buy into a stock that costs $1,000 with just $150? It's all about fractional shares. What is a fractional share exactly? When you hold less than one full share of a corporation, you have a fractional share. You can buy fractional shares based on the dollar amount you wish to invest so that you can wind up with a fraction of the share, a whole share, or multiple shares. In truth, investing is a little more complicated than most think, especially on a budget. The good news is that unlike in the past, you can now purchase shares in firms such as Tesla entirely online. So let's get to it. Firstly, you'll need to open a brokerage account with a low-cost trading platform before you can buy Tesla shares online. Because Tesla is one of the most expensive stocks on Wall Street and you have a budget of $150, choosing a broker that supports fractional stocks is a must. The exchanges that an online broker has access to are one of their qualities. Because they don't have access to the NASDAQ, not all brokers allow you to buy Tesla stock. You will, of course, require a broker who can provide you access to this exchange. The next most significant aspect of a broker is that it should also be tailored to your specifications. Not all brokers enable citizens to open accounts. Some brokers are prohibitively expensive if you only want to buy a few Tesla shares every now and then, while others are completely free. We also favor brokers who have a quick onboarding procedure, allowing you to purchase Tesla shares in just minutes. A good option is eToro, since you require a low-cost and secure solution to acquire Tesla shares in under 5 minutes from start to end. You can buy Tesla stock for as little as $10 if you use this top-rated broker. Thanks to the broker's lack of commissions, eToro is one of the most cost-effective ways to invest in Tesla. Webull is another platform where you'll get Tesla shares at a reduced price. You will not be asked to make a minimum deposit when you open an account with this broker, which is quite an advantage. Webull also allows you to acquire fractional shares of Tesla stock. The minimum trade size is only $5, making it appealing since you're on a low budget. You'd get Tesla shares with no commission as well. Even though Webull's spreads are often larger than eToro, the broker remains quite competitive. Based on experts' recommendations, other platforms include Betterment, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, and E-Trade, which are supposedly the best options for beginners. For EFTs, we'd recommend Charles Schwab and Vanguard for low-cost mutual funds. The second step is to open an account after you've found your online broker. This is similar to a standard bank account, and it is usually opened entirely online. Some brokers make it as simple as creating a new Gmail account, while others require a few days to run a background check on you. It's important to note that a brokerage is more than just a way to ride stocks to the moon. It also includes investment accounts tailored to specific objectives. For example, if you're saving for retirement, a tax-advantaged individual retirement account is the way to go. Tax incentives are provided for this type of account, which can help your money grow even faster. A taxable brokerage account is best if you want greater flexibility with your investment account. The next step is to pay for those Tesla shares. The money must be remitted or deposited to your broker first, which is usually very simple and quick, even more so than creating a brokerage account. Bank transfers and credit or debit card deposits are the most frequent methods of deposit. Some brokers, such as eToro, allow you to deposit your investment account using various electronic wallets, such as PayPal. Now you have the account, the cash, and the target price. The final step is to make the purchase. Log into your online brokerage account, search for Tesla stock, enter the quantity of shares you want to buy, and then click Buy to complete the transaction. In trading terminology, this is called executing the buy order. You can buy shares at their current price with a basic market order, or you can use a more sophisticated order type like limit, or stop acquiring Tesla only if its price falls below a specified level. Because Tesla is traded on the NASDAQ exchange, you can buy it from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. You can also continue to place orders of your brokerage offers pre-market and aftermarket trading. Here are a couple of hints. When placing an order, you can select from a variety of order kinds. The market order buys at the current market price, whereas the limit order allows you to define the exact price you want to pay for the stock. Contrary to the beliefs of most beginners, after you've purchased your Tesla stock, your work isn't done. If anything, it's just begun. It's critical to keep track of your finances. This essentially entails sticking to your financial approach. If you purchase Tesla stock with the intention of owning it for a longer period of time, you might want to attend the annual meeting and get all of the company's news and information. Whether you invest in Tesla or other securities, it's a good idea to monitor their performance on a regular basis. Starting with annualized percent return is arguably the most straightforward option. This allows you to compare Tesla's performance over the course of a year to that of other companies or investments. You can also check Tesla's financial data to see if it's still going on the right path. You may also wish to compare Tesla's performance to industry benchmarks, such as the S&P 500 and NASDAQ Composite Index, in addition to other stocks. This will show you how Tesla is performing in comparison to the rest of the market. You might utilize other position management tools if you want to sell it soon after seeing a price gain. For example, you can use the target price to determine whether you want to sell the stock at a profit or use the stop loss to determine if you want to sell the stock at a loss. An important question to ask yourself is, what is your approach to investing? Most people invest in one of two ways: enormous lump sums all at once or little amounts over time. The latter strategy, known as dollar cost averaging, can help you reduce your risk and spend less per share on average over time. What about the rest of your assets? If you're already an investor, you should consider how Tesla fits into your portfolio. According to Chip Workman, a certified financial planner with an asset advisory group, any stock acquisition should have a relatively minimal impact on their average investor's portfolio. He says a decent rule of thumb is that no single stock should account for more than 5% of a portfolio's value. In summary, choose a broker that offers the option of fractional shares, open an account, buy the stock, choose an investment approach, and be sure to keep monitoring your investment. How many Tesla stocks do you own or plan to own? Comment down below.